I think everyone is all right. So today we are going to have the revision class of chapter 1. Chapter 1 is evolution of computer, and we will discuss some short question answer which can be asked in the oral exam. Okay, so evolution of computer is started with the abacus. The first machine was abacus. Abacus was first developed by Egyptian from Egypt. Okay, and later on it was developed and used by Chinese and Japanese. And now also in some part of China and Russia, people still use the abacus for counting purpose. And very efficiently, very fast they do. They have got very good practice. Okay. After that comes the John Napier. John Napier developed a calculating device and name was Napier's board. So what he developed? John Napier developed a calculating device and it was called Napier's board. Then comes the Blaise Pascal. The Blaise Pascal, to help his father was a tax superintendent in income tax. So to help his father, Blaise Pascal at very young age developed a machine that is called the Pascaline calculator, or it is called Pascal's adding machine. Okay. Then comes the Charles Babbage, who is known as the father of computer. He developed two machines, differential engine and analytical engine. And his machine, analytical engine, had the concept of a modern computer. Like in the modern computer, we have got input, output and processing. We have input, output and processing. So Charles Babbage's analytical engine had the full concept about the modern computer, and after his death of 100 years, the modern computer was developed on his concept only. That is the Charles Babbage's concept. That's why the Charles Babbage is known as the father of computer. It was an honor given to him. Then comes the Lady Ada Lovelace Augusta. So she was a disciple of Charles Babbage. She was helping the Charles Babbage to write the program for his machine. So she developed the programming language in binary language. In binary code, what is the binary code? The binary code is done by using 0 and 1. We write the full program by using 0 and 1. So she wrote the first program for Charles Babbage machine, and that's why she is given an honor as a first programmer of the universe. So remember the name and what is she called? Can be asked. In 1944, Howard H. Aiken developed a computer that is called Mark I, and it was designed by IBM company. IBM is a company of USA. Its full form is International Business Machine Corporation. Then the first generation computer started with which machine? I think you know, ENIAC. And it was the first fully electronic and general purpose computer, and this ENIAC was very huge inside, very big inside, like a big hall. It was kept in the big hall. It had many vacuum tubes and it was producing a lot of heat also. If you compare to nowadays computer, it was nothing. Then we came in the fifth generation of computer, which is using the artificial intelligence, and computer has got nowadays IQ and emotion. You will have emotion. The first generation computer started with 1942 till 1954, and what was the main technology? The main technology was vacuum tubes, and it was very large in size with a slow speed compared to nowadays computer. Then what was the language? Machine and assembly language was used during the first generation of computer. These two languages are not used nowadays. Nowadays we use the high level language which we are going to learn in the second term, that is QBasic. Cost of the computer was very high cost, and RAM was used very less compared to nowadays. It was used in the MB. Nowadays we use the RAM in the mobile only in GB, up to 8 GB we used. And secondary storage device was very less. Second generation computer started in 1954 till 1959. And what was the main component? The main component was transistor. Size was comparatively smaller than the first generation and speed was increased. What was the language used? Operating system was used. Operating system is a system software. In chapter 2 we have studied operating system is a system software which is used to operate the full computer like Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10. And high level language came during the second generation. Cost was further reduced and speed was increased. And capacity of RAM and secondary storage devices was increased. Third generation computer started in 1959 till 1971. And what was the main component? ICs, integrated circuit. It is called integrated circuit. IC short form was the main component of the third generation. Size was again reduced, speed was increased. See, size was reducing in different generation. It is becoming smaller and speed was increasing. High level language was used like RPG and Algo. What was the language used in the third generation? RPG and Algo. Size was again reduced, speed was increased, cost was also reduced. And RAM and storage capacity was increased. Fourth generation 1971 to 1980, and what was the main component? Microprocessor, which is still in use. Nowadays we are using the Intel series microprocessor. The latest microprocessor is i7. Size was reduced. It became a desktop computer, PC, personal computer, which can be kept on a table. Okay, and high level language like C and C++ was used, and Java also. Cost was again reduced, RAM was increased, and secondary storage devices were used. Fifth generation has not come really till now. It started in 1980, and what will be the main component? Artificial intelligence. It will have the AI, artificial intelligence, means man-made intelligence. Computer will think and behave like us. Computer is very portable, small in size. High-level languages were used. Size was reduced, cost was reduced. RAM came in GB. Nowadays, a computer can have 4 GB RAM, 8 GB RAM, and secondary storage devices were used. Now, second chapter. The second chapter, we discuss types of software. What is software? It is a set of programs which operate the computer. There are two types of software: system software and application software. System software like operating system, like compiler, like interpreter, like assembler, loader, text editor. These are the system software programs, and operating system also is a system software program. So what is software? Software is a set of programs to help in proper functioning of hardware components of a computer. Software is broadly classified into two parts: system software and application software. What is the use of system software? System software controls the different activities, various activities of a computer system. Example, OS, operating system, like Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10. The latest one we are using, Windows 10. Other example like translator programs, compiler, interpreter, which converts the high-level language program into machine-level language. Operating system controls the various activities of a computer. The best example of the system software. Now, what is the utility software? Utility software is a system software that helps us to maintain the smooth functioning of a computer, like backup. It keeps the backup copy of a hard disk file. Scanning. We use the antivirus scanning program. Using the scanning, it scans the computer and removes the virus from the computer. Disk defragmentation, it keeps all the same types of files together. When you write the document, you type the document, it is scattered and is saved at different places, so it is collected. Backup is a utility software to obtain a duplicate copy of the hard disk. Now, application software helps us to do the different things. The application softwares are MS Word, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, MS Access. Okay. So now see, for the exam purpose, what you have to learn? Learn the fill in the blanks, learn the true and false, name the following, write the full form. Learn all the full forms and one word, like who is known as father of computer? Charles Babbage. Who is known as the first programmer of the universe? Lady Ada Lovelace Augusta. Okay. Now, what is assembler? What is a compiler? What is the time period of the first generation of computer? What was the main component used in the third generation of computer? So, this type of question and full forms of all it you have to learn. And today I am sending you a sample question paper also. You can go through it and accordingly you can prepare yourself for the exam. So like this only, you please revise and practice other chapters also. Thank you.